Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, and if you're new, welcome to our channel. Please hit subscribe, like this video, and stay for a while. Today's video is going to be a 14 things that I wish I knew before starting my health and fitness journey. So if you're new to the whole process or would like to start getting into health and fitness more, these are some good starter tips for you. So let's get right into it. Tip number one, and probably one of the most important ones, is results do not come fast and they do not come easy. All good things are going to take time. I get really irritated when I hear people or see people asking like, oh, how can I lose weight fast? Or asking for like a magic pill or like a magic supplement that's gonna help them lose weight. It really drives me crazy because I just don't think people realize that if you really want something that's going to stick, it's going to take time. You can take, weight loss pills or whatever, and sometimes you will lose weight on them, but then once you stop, you're gonna gain it all back. So all good things are going to take time and they are going to take dedication. There's no, overnight remedy to losing weight. Anything that you can look up for losing weight fast, I tried it before I actually lost weight, and nothing ever worked. I finally just realized that I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way with a good diet and exercise. That's really the only thing that's gonna help you. So all good things take time. Nothing is going to happen overnight, and nothing is going to happen fast. Tip number two, do not go by the scale. Now, if your overall goal is to lose weight, the scale is something that you can definitely lean on a little bit. I wouldn't obsess over the number on the scale because that's what I did, and it really screws with your mentality. If your overall goal is to lose weight, I would suggest weighing yourself once a week at the very most. Once every 2 weeks is probably more ideal. I used to weigh myself every single day, and if there were days where I was up like even a tiny little bit, that would just screw me up for the rest of the day. I would just be annoyed for the rest of the day because I was up weight in the last 24 hours when really I probably just drank an extra glass of water. It's not accurate, and it's not good for your mental health to do that to yourself. You feel me? If your overall goal has nothing to do with weight loss and you just want to be healthier and start going to the gym, just don't even buy a scale. It's not, just don't do it. Even if your goal is to lose weight, I think that taking measurements is far more important than your weight on the scale. Also, progress pictures are everything. I think progress pictures are gonna be way more beneficial to look at rather than saying, I used to weigh this and now I weigh this. That is by far my biggest regret. I never took before pictures just because I was that embarrassed of what I looked like. I didn't want to strip down in my bra and underwear and take a picture of myself and then have to look at that. By far my biggest regret. I wish I would have done it just so you could see how far you've come. I don't really have a lot of before pictures. I have that one picture that you guys have seen of me in Mexico in the swimming suit, but other than that, that's all I have. I don't have anything else, and it's my biggest regret. Tip number three, do not start this journey for anyone but yourself. Don't use the excuse like, oh, I want to get hot for my husband or something like that, or oh, I want to look good for other people. No, you need to do it because that's what you want to do. You need to start eating healthy because you want your health to improve and you want the best thing for you. Don't do it for anybody else but yourself. Tip number four, nutrition is everything. You've heard the term abs are made in the kitchen. I use that term all the time whenever anyone asks me about, how to get healthy and whatever. I always use the term abs are made in the kitchen because it is 100% true. I stress to people all the time that nutrition is key and nutrition is everything. And sometimes people just don't take it that seriously. People will keep their diet the same and then go to the gym. Like I've told you before, I have tried everything before I lost weight. I tried everything in the books. I would excessively run like 5 to 8 miles every single day. Every single morning I would do that, but I wouldn't change my diet, and nothing ever changed except for the fact that I was just exhausted from all this cardio. Nothing ever changed until I started eating healthy. If I eat bad for like a couple weeks, I'm bloating terribly. My bloating is awful. But the second I start, not the second, I'll eat healthy for like I'll go back to eating healthy for a few days, really, really clean, and I'll have like ab outlines. It's crazy just how much you go from bloating to not bloating, just the things that you're eating and what it's doing to your body. So nutrition is everything, clean eating is everything. When I lost my 50 pounds, I did not go to the gym once. I did not do anything. I didn't even go for walks. I literally just changed my eating, and I started eating really, really clean, really, really healthy foods. And I would just dropped weight like crazy because my diet before was absolute trash. Yeah, I just started eating super clean and I started dropping weight. Number 5, people are going to have their opinions. That's just life, okay? You gotta not worry about that. I know that's easier said than done. I'm the type of person that I feel like I put on the face that I don't care what people think, but I really, really do, and what people say really does bother me. And that was one reason why I was really nervous to post anything on social media about my weight loss initially when I had lost weight. And that was another big reason why I was really hesitant to start this YouTube channel. Because I thought, you know, people are gonna judge me. People are gonna be like, oh, she thinks she's a big fitspo now. And you just really need to not worry about it. And people are gonna have their opinions no matter what you do. You can get really healthy and completely change your lifestyle and people are gonna talk crap about it. That's just the way it is. People are jealous. There's people out there where they're not happy unless they're complaining. You're not gonna avoid that. People are gonna have their opinions. People are gonna say stuff. You just need to brush it off. They don't matter. There's no way around it. People are people. What else can I say? Number 6, motivation will come and go. It's all about dedication over motivation. Motivation, you're gonna have days where, you know, you really don't wanna go to the gym and you really don't wanna eat healthy. You just wanna lay in bed and eat like trash. And honestly, that's fine to have every once in a while. You can't restrict yourself. Actually, that's another tip I have. Yeah, do not restrict yourself. We're just gonna intertwine them into one. Don't restrict yourself. Motivation's gonna come and go. It's all about the overall picture of dedication. You can have that cheat meal. That's fine. You can't, if you don't treat yourself to anything, you're not gonna stick with it. I've tried to cold turkey, just cut everything out, and it doesn't work. You will fail time and time again. You can't say, you know, I have 3 alcoholic beverages every single night and I don't drink alcohol anymore. It's not gonna work. It's not that easy. You need to cut back to maybe 2 a day, and then 1 a day, and then 1 every other day. You need to slowly wean yourself off of that stuff. Otherwise, it's never gonna work out. Same thing with the eating. You know, when I lost my 50 pounds, I was still having 2 cheat meals a week. And then towards the end, I cut it down to 1 because I hit a plateau. But you need to treat yourself to things that you like. Otherwise, what's the point? We all find enjoyment in food. You can't just cut out things that you enjoy. You can cut them back every once in a while, and, you know, a little bit here and there, and moderation is great. But it's not gonna work out if you just cut everything out. Back to motivation. There's gonna be days where you don't wanna go to the gym, and that's fine. But you need to make sure that you're still going, you know, I don't wanna go today, but I'll go tomorrow. Don't take like a week off just because you don't have the motivation. You need to get to the gym. You need to do what your goals need you to do. Next on the list is listen to your body. So when I said, you know, there's gonna be days where you don't wanna go to the gym, there's gonna be days where you need that rest day where, you know, I had a really hard day yesterday, so my body just needs to rest a little bit today, and, you know, I'll go for a light walk or something, but I'm not gonna go hit it hard back and buys like I had planned. And that's fine. You just can't, you have to be careful with that because you can't use it as an excuse every time you don't have your motivation for that day. You know what they say about the days that you really don't want to be there end up being your best workouts. And it's true. I walk into the gym, I really don't want to be there. I put on my music and I get it done. You got to do the same thing. But you also need to listen to your body. If you're really sore and you're just defeated because you worked 50 hours this past week, take that rest day. And that's fine. Like I said before, if you don't treat yourself to these little things every once in a while, you're not going to stick with it. Number 8, choose workouts that you are going to enjoy. I have a past choose workouts that you are going to enjoy. In a past video, I said, you need to weight lift and blah, blah, blah. But then I thought about it a little bit and I was like, that's not right. Weightlifting is not for everybody. Because if you go to the gym and you try weightlifting and you absolutely hated it, why would you keep going if you don't enjoy it? You need to find something that you enjoy. If you enjoy yoga, then do yoga. If you enjoy bike riding, make that your workout. If you enjoy weightlifting, if you enjoy running, you need to do what you enjoy doing, but you do need to try other things. You can't just say, oh, I don't like weightlifting, but you've never tried it. That's a problem. You do need to mix it up. So if you're a runner and you run every single day, try weightlifting, try yoga, try other things, because you don't want to get bored with the same thing every single day. There's people who run every single day and have been running every single day for years. And props to those people, because I don't know how you don't get bored with it, because I would. But yeah, try a bunch of different things. Find out what you enjoy and what you don't enjoy. Maybe go biking one day and then yoga the next day and then weightlifting the next day. You got to find what you enjoy. Otherwise, you're not going to stick with it and you're going to stop going to the gym. And it's going to be a fail. Next up is you are going to mess up, and that is okay. One of the biggest things for me to this day is that if I tell myself, all right, Monday I'm starting to eat clean again, because I've been, COVID's really messed me up, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I have not been doing good on my diet the last few months. So if I tell myself, Monday is when I'm gonna start eating super, super clean again, and then Monday comes around and I just really, really want that little piece of chocolate that we have some Dove dark chocolate downstairs in the pantry, which dark chocolate is fine. They're like this big, they're fine. And I know that. If I really, really want that on Monday and then I eat that, and then a few minutes later I'm like, oh, why did I do that? I just messed up this whole day. And then I just eat like trash for the rest of the day because I messed up. So I might as well just mess up the rest of the day and start again tomorrow. I have that mindset and I know that that is terrible. So I'm telling you not to have that, even though I do that. Everyone does that. It's just not realistic to think that way. And I know that it's just really hard. So you're gonna mess up and that's okay. You just need to not have that mindset and just think, I'll do better the next meal or the next snack. I'm not gonna throw the whole day away and eat 3,000 extra calories in just trash that I don't need. It's okay to mess up. We always do it. If you don't mess up, where's the progress at? Next on the list, one of the most important ones, do not compare yourself. This is really, really hard, especially for females. We get on like Instagram and we see all these fitspos on Instagram and they look so good and you're like, oh, I wish I looked like her and I wish I had that body and I just need to work harder because I don't look like her. We cannot think this way. Ashlyn, stop. You look good. You got this. Like, you're fine. You need to give yourself a pep talk. You don't need to look like these other people. That's the problem with social media. I feel like it really kind of screws with your mentality sometimes. You come across these Instagram models who are unreal, by the way. A lot of editing, no offense. but a lot of editing, like just not really realistic. Like you don't look in the mirror and see that, what you see on social media. You're not. It's just really, really important that you do not compare yourself to anybody else. You need to look at your own progress and be like, damn, I've come a long way. And you don't need to sit and wish that you looked like anybody else. Big thing for us females. I feel like we do that a lot. Next up is educate yourself. Educate yourself on the basics. For example, I get people messaging me saying things like, you know, I really want to start eating healthy. I just don't know where to start. I feel like I'm eating the same things, and that's why people give up a lot of times. It's because I feel like they're eating the same things. They get bored. And I tell them all the time, you know, you need to do your research. You need to educate yourself. Watch YouTube videos. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there of meal prepping and what to eat. Like, just watch those. Spend some time watching those. Educate yourself on the basics of nutrition. People will ask me also, like, how do you count your macros? Do some research on it. Look up how many macros should I be eating. You can find macro calculators where you fill out a little survey. They're gonna ask you questions and then they tell you what you should be eating. Just this research is going to help you so much. Little research is not that hard. But that was one of the biggest things that helped me a lot, was watching YouTube videos on meal prepping and grocery hauls and just what people ate. Because when I was on Weight Watchers, I felt like I was eating the same thing every day. And for a while that didn't bother me. But then after 3 months, I was like, this is getting really boring. I need to find some other stuff. Also, with educating yourself on the basics, when it comes to the gym, educate yourself on, you know, proper form for, let's say, weightlifting. People will come and just, you know, throw a bunch of weight on the squat rack and then just pump it out. What was that? Educate yourself on the proper form, quality over quantity for sure. When it comes to weightlifting, your body's going to thank you. You're going to be a lot less prone to injury. You need to get your form perfect before you start throwing that weight on. People are like, oh, I'm too embarrassed to use 8-pound dumbbells in the gym, so I just grab the 20s, even though like I can't do very many and they're not very good form. I still use the 5-pound dumbbells at the gym. Don't tell anybody, but I still use the 5-pound dumbbells because when your form is perfect, it's going to benefit you so much more. I can use the 10-pound dumbbells for some of these shoulder exercises, but is my form as good? Absolutely not. You need to use the weight that is going to allow you to have perfect form. Next on the list is do not be afraid to lift weights. I know a lot of females are nervous about weightlifting. They don't want to get bulky, but female bodies and male bodies are completely different. You know, the females don't have the testosterone that guys have. Guys, when they lift weights, they're gonna get bigger. Girls, you're gonna slim. You're gonna slim. And you're gonna look damn fine if weightlifting is what you enjoy. You're not gonna get big and bulky. I started lifting weights and I got tiny compared to what I was when I was running. I lost a bunch of fat in spots that I didn't even know that I had fat when I started weightlifting. Last but not least is take baby steps toward your goals. It is very important that you make a list of goals that you have. You can't just jump right into eating healthy and be like, oh, I just want to eat healthy. Make goals and then reward yourself for those goals. But don't make your goal something like lose 100 pounds. I mean, that's great. You can have that as your main goal, but you need to create baby step goals that are going to lead to that, like lose 10 pounds. Because that is a lot easier to look at than lose 100 pounds. You're going to see that goal, lose 100 pounds. You're going to be like, wow, I'm really far off from that. But then you're going to look at the lose 10 pounds, lose 15 pounds, lose 20 pounds. And then it's going to be a lot easier. And you need to reward yourself for those goals as well. Very important, baby steps towards your goals. I really hope you guys found this video beneficial. I really hope that you learned something. Drop a comment. Let me know if you liked it or not. Also, let me know some recommendations that you have. What else do you want to see? What else do you want to talk about? If you like these sit-down talks, let me know what you want me to talk about. What are you curious about? What do you want to know? Help me help you. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share with your friends. Drop a comment. Let me know what else you want to see. Have a blessed day.